Hey, you guys, I have totally missed you. Welcome to Animal Day. We have my giraffe friend. Hi. My lion friend. Rrr. And this dude is from the movie Tarzan, I think. And he's a funny little elephant. But when I wind up his tail, ah, he shakes super bad. I don't know if you can hear that or see it in your video, but it's like making my whole hand shake. So I wind up his tail, and he starts just shaking like crazy. So I seriously am like shaking my arm off right now. It is wild. Anyway, it's Animal Day. Hope you enjoyed seeing a few of the toy animals from my house. And hopefully you got a laugh out of my elephant sound. Does that sound like an elephant? Totally sounds like an elephant, right? Just kidding. I know that sounds nothing like an elephant, but you can pretend with me. Um, As always, the school is empty, all these empty desks, and I miss you guys and wish that you were here. Um, but I hope you're doing well at home, doing your schoolwork, being kind, having fun. And yeah, here we go for Animal Day. First thing is our math, after your big smiles, of course. Next thing is math. On our math, we're learning about a picture graph. Now, a picture graph uses pictures to show data or to show numbers. So, um, you have to read the title to know what it's even talking about. These are the number of soccer games. In March, there was 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, sometimes some charts will say, oh, each ball actually means 5 games, which means you would have 5, 10, 15, 20 games in March. So you have to look at for a picture graph, you have to look at the key at the bottom. On this graph, each ball means 1 game because it tells us that at the bottom. So that makes it easy. We can just count by ones. So when you're doing pictographs, you have to make sure you have the key at the bottom. Now, this example has a pictograph, and we answer the questions. Let's look at this pictograph. It's about favorite snacks. What are these smiley faces? I don't know. I'm going to look at the key at the bottom. Each smiley face stands for one child. Okay, so a smiley face is a kid, one kid. Okay, pretzels. Okay. Let's read the question. Which snack was chosen by the fewest? There's an EST word like we learned about a little while ago. Fewest. Fewest means the smallest amount, right? So we're looking for the smallest. It's real easy to see. That's what's great about graphs and charts. The data is real easy to see. Smallest, boom, popcorn. I just looked real quick, glanced across, noticed that this row didn't have very many, and I read the word that's right there. It's popcorn. And you write it on the line. And I'm sure your writing will be much nicer and not sloppy like mine. Whoops, I'll have to slow down and write nicer next time. Number 2. How many more children chose pretzels than apples? Okay, here's the pretzels. Let's find the apples. The apples are right here. How many more? Pictographs, on a pictograph, it's easy to see how many more, because whichever one's smaller, you have to count and see how long until it lines up. So we ended right here. We want to get to here to see how many more it would take to get to pretzels. 1 box, 2 boxes short of the pretzels. 2 more kids said they like pretzels more than apples. There were 2 more. So I write a 2 down here to answer the question. Changing to my other marker that actually writes. There we go. All right, you crazy animals. I mean, kids. Uh, now go to your math page, which is page 475. I pasted some nice little animals in the corner for you. There's a pictograph here and questions about the pictograph for you to answer. First question, how many pencils do Elena and Brad have? Second question, how many more pencils does Teresa have than Elena? Third question, how many pencils do the 4 children have? And last question is to write a sentence. If Christy has 7 pencils, write 2 sentences to describe how her number of pencils compares to this. So look at the chart. You could say Christy has more pencils than so-and-so. Christy has less pencils than so-and-so. Those are 2 examples of sentences you might write on this line. Okay, pause the video and get your math done. You should be done with math and back for some more. Hi, everybody. Now I've got an animal from our classroom, koala. I don't know if you remember this one. It was back in the study corner. We've got our cute little koala. I actually got it when I was in Australia as a missionary. I got to go to Australia for 2 years, and it was a fun place to be. And so I've got my little koala from Australia, because Australia is where real koalas live. Now, where was I? Anyway, we're back. I got koala with me. And you should have your math done. Next thing is spelling. Spelling is, as we talked about yesterday, prefixes. Un, re, and dis. When you see those at the front of a word, you need to be able to read those words. When you're spelling words, you need to be able to start with the prefix, then continue on with the rest of the word to spell it. Do the prefix, then do the other part. And yeah, go ahead and trace these spelling words and try to memorize how to spell them. Pause the video now and do spelling. Hey, I'm proud of you guys. You should be back from your spelling. I want to get shaken up a little bit by this guy again. Ready? The video's shaking. Just kidding. I just shook my computer, which is where the camera was, to make the, so you could feel the elephant shake with me. Cute little elephant. Okay. Should be done with math and spelling. Next thing on our list is writing. For today, I want you, since it's Animal Day, to write an animal report. One of the important things we learn in 2nd grade is we start to learn how to write reports. Mainly, we need to know how to research. When you research, you think about the things you already know, then you go find out more. Could be on the internet, could be a book, could be a friend. You somehow go and find out more. Now, we're not able to do a lot of research right now because we're not in school, but I want you to think about some things you already know, or maybe you have a book that you can read about a certain animal, and that would be research to go and read that book. But right now, I want you to write about an animal. Think of what you already know, or go find out more in a book somewhere and practice writing a report. When you write reports, you want to start off saying what you're talking about. You want to have an introduction. So for us in 2nd grade, that usually means even just one sentence saying, I am writing about frogs, or frogs are great, or there are a lot of different frogs. Some kind of introduction. Then give us some facts. Tell us what color it is. Tell us how many of them there are. Tell us what they eat. Tell us where they live. Whatever you choose, choose a few facts, probably 2 sentences or so of facts. And then another sentence to end it, to wrap up the story, like, I love frogs. I hope you enjoyed learning about frogs. So you have an introduction, some facts, and a closing. So there should really be, hopefully, at least 4 sentences. If not, just do your best. And I do want, at least on your report, though, try your best to do an introduction, fact, closing. Okay? Introduction, facts, closing. That'll prepare you to be ready for more complex writing, which is coming up in 3rd and 4th and 5th grades. Okay, pause the video and go write a report about an animal. All right, you should be back from writing. You should have math, spelling, and writing done. And here I have this cute little giraffe from my house. And yeah, just thought I would bring it in for fun for this animal day. Hi, everybody. I love learning animal facts. And one animal fact that has always fascinated me is giraffes. Their feet are the size of a dinner plate, a good sized plate that you eat dinner off of. Can you imagine a foot that big? Wow, that's a huge foot. So I always think about that when I see a giraffe. But I love learning fun facts about animals. Okay, back to our work. Next up is actually recess. Yeah, pause the video and go do your recess time. Have some fun playing to give your brain a break and be ready to learn again. Sorry, zoned out for a second. You should be back now from recess. And the next thing I want you to do is to do reading. Let me tell you your reading assignment. First reading is to read the sight words. I have a little animal on the sight word page for you today. Read through the sight words: away, because, country, earth, else, green, plant, rain, sea, and sun. By the way, you should already know the other kind of see, which means you see something, S-E-E. This type of see is like the ocean, the sea. Now, I decided to not have another reading assignment for you today, so you could enjoy some time reading whatever you would like to read. But remember, read for 30 minutes. It is so important to practice reading every day for a good chunk of time. Read for 30 minutes, okay? Sight words, then free time reading. Read for 30 minutes. Okay, you should be back from reading now, and it's time for PE. It's important to get some exercise every day to help your body and your heart and even your mind to be healthy. So pause the video and go get at least 10 minutes of exercise. You could go to the Go Noodle website, play tag, go for a walk, go for a bike ride, whatever, do some push-ups, whatever is okay with your parents. Go get some exercise now. Okay, you should be back from PE. The next thing on our list is community building. Now, hopefully you know some fun facts about animals. Maybe you thought of some fun facts. Well, you should have found or already know some fun facts for your writing. So now go on to Padlet and tell us at least one fun fact about an animal. It'll be so interesting to see the fun facts that everyone discovers because I just love learning animal fun facts, and I wonder what you're going to teach me today. Go on to Padlet and tell me an animal fun fact. And our lift time for today, having some fun learning. If you're able to, I want you to go to the National Geographic Amazing Animals video website, or go, that's where I want you to go to. Go to the National Geographic Amazing Animals website and see what interesting things you can learn. Sometimes computers try to like block that website because it thinks it's blocking an ad. So you may have to click up in the corner of the website to tell it to stop blocking it and allow you to view it. So hopefully it doesn't give you any problems trying to view those videos. But if you're able to, if it works out, go watch some of these videos and learn some fascinating, interesting animal facts. I think you'll really enjoy it. The link to go there is on our the same page we've been using, nresecond.blogspot.com, and you'll find the links to some amazing animal facts. All right, I'm proud of you guys, and I think you're each so smart. Please keep reading every day. Do all your schoolwork, but especially read every day. And know that I believe you can do great things in your life, and I think you are great kids. Remember to be kind and be happy and have a fun day. All right. Thanks, guys.